Morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is where you are, but right now it's time for more insight. This is insight you can trust because there is more where it came from. I'm your host. I'm Chris Moore. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you help us grow this channel. I'm trying to do some great things, y'all. But in addition to doing some great things, I have a special guest with me. Now, you ever see somebody on social media, they post something and it ain't wild, but you like, we got to have a conversation about it. And that's what happened when Dante Wavy Jones, the self-proclaimed culture curator, he posted his top 5 Eddie Murphy movies, y'all. I respect his passion. I respect his content. I respect what he brought for his list. But I said the list needed some editing. But before I go into the list needing some editing, I want to welcome you to the show. It's Wavy versus Moore today. It's our versus. We're gonna do Cash Money and No Limit the right way.
Okay.
We talking. It's two perspectives and one legend. That's Eddie Murphy. Let's get into it. Dante, welcome to the show, my man.
Hey man, I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you reaching out. I've gotten a lot of comments about this list, and I stand on it. 10 toes, no problem. So we about to get into it.
At the end of the day, I tell people all the time, your list is your list. So if that's how you came up with the list, I ain't even gonna fight you on it. But I do want to have conversation about it.
And that's what and when I put the video up, I say, hey, this is my top 5. And I make sure I don't say it's like the greatest of all time, or I make sure I don't say that. I just say, hey, I'm about to give y'all my top 5.
And you know what's funny? It's like it goes into that. I relate it to like LeBron versus Michael. Everybody always say Michael's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT. I tell people now, my GOAT is LeBron James.
Okay, brother. See, I'm glad we on the same page. Hey,
that's my GOAT.
Hey, mine's too.
Like, I remember 96. I remember him doing the last shot. That was cool and all that good stuff. But for me, I was like 10.
Hey,
when I really started getting into basketball was when LeBron got in the league. I was tapped in.
And Jordan fans, they don't listen. They stubborn, and they usually older. They stuck. They lean,
and that's okay.
They lean on 6-0. That's all they got. That's all they lean on. Really 6-0. And I was like, if that's what you're going to, I can't have a conversation with you. It just don't even make sense.
I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. When you bring up that 6-0, I can't stand that because now we got to talk about Robert Horry, who's 7-0.
We got to talk about all of that. Like, it just don't. They don't listen. And I'm not saying Jordan was a second greatest basketball player of all time,
for sure.
But it's just like right.
You know how many people played the NBA and you the second greatest of all time? That's an achievement. What more do you want?
They stuck on it. They stuck. So I can't. But I have a LeBron Jordan debate with anybody, anytime, because LeBron's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Absolutely. I don't run from that at all. I got my kid calling him Uncle Bron. So, we in here. I'm like Talil almost with Casanat. He Talil James. I ain't take on his last name, but that's my boy.
Hey man, and I'm not I was never a Cleveland fan. I was never a Miami Heat fan. Wherever LeBron going, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
We on the same vibe, man. We on the same wave. I want to get into your list.
Okay.
Now, I did not mention your honorable mentions. Okay. If you recall your honorable mentions, can you give those for me?
So I posted 2 honorable mentions, but I had a third one. But when I asked people, I had Shrek in there because Shrek is a great movie.
It is.
But is that an Eddie Murphy movie, or is Eddie Murphy just in it?
I think it's one of those Eddie Murphy is in it.
Okay, so that's why I didn't put it in there, because I didn't even realize or remember that Eddie Murphy was in Mulan.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either till I asked that question. But my honorable mention was Mr. Church and Dr. Dolittle. So that's a lot of people haven't seen Mr. Church, which is it's about like Eddie was the neighbor to this family, and he took care of like the mom or dad, or the mom, and then when the mom died, he would always put money aside for the girl for when she went to college and she didn't know, and it was just like he was like real. It was like a serious role, and like it was. I really appreciate it. And like it was no comedy in there. Like
it was dramatic.
Yeah, and like I really like a lot of people don't know. It was a great movie. He did an amazing job.
And as quiet as it kept, a lot of comedians, they do really well in dramatic roles because they just know how to put it on. I mean, that's what they do. Before we go on into your list, let me ask you, what is your list based on? Is it based on these are just my favorite Eddie Murphy movies, or these are actually good movies?
Both. So they're based on being just a good movie, like just the movie itself is a good movie, and also it's Eddie Murphy. Like it's a great movie. I mean, it's Eddie Murphy. Like these are his movies, and most of the time when Eddie Murphy is in a movie, he's in the movie. He's hands on. Like it's his movie. Like he probably wrote it and did some of that. So it's a great movie.
And that leans back into Shrek, like how we just had the discussion. Is that like Eddie Murphy's movie? When Eddie Murphy is involved, he still sings. It becomes his thing. It's like Chris Brown jumping on the feature. It automatically becomes his song.
Exactly.
And we saw that with Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls is another movie. Like Eddie Murphy steals the scene. He's not even on the headline.
Like it's not an Eddie Murphy movie. It's just he's just in it.
He's just in it. I want to start off with your number 5. Which one? What Eddie Murphy movie was that?
Number 5, Harlem Nights.
Okay. I ain't even gonna fight you on that one. It's a legendary film.
Okay.
Legendary film. You Shot My Pinky Toe is definitely in the GOAT Hall of Fame of
Is that
lines.
For you? Was 5 too high or too low?
5 is good.
Okay. All right.
5 is good. I ain't gonna fight you on that. Number 4,
Boomerang.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm telling you right now, it's low for me, but I'm okay with it being 4 for everybody else. I'm okay with it.
All right. So now I really think my top 3 is literally like these were such great movies.
I agree.
Like it's like I don't. So I'm gonna just go like number 3, Coming to America. Number 2, Nutty Professor, and number 1, Life.
And the funny thing is, outside of Life, I feel like the rest of your 4, it could change just given, what's going on at the time. It's just like if you ask me my favorite 3 rappers right now, it'll be different than when you asked me 6 months ago or 6 months from now.
So for me, 4 and 5 will be the same. Only thing that maybe that will just depends on how I feel would be 2 and 3. Life number 1, Nutty Professor and Coming to America. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. But 2 and 3 will change. 4 and 5, they probably kind of set. But like there's nothing's touching Life. Nothing
touches Life. There's the movie itself.
That's it.
Martin Lawrence, and they like let each other shine. It's moments where nobody like took over the screen. Everybody had their share. It was legit like the OKC Thunder. Everybody getting their shine. We know who the MVP is. But hey, you and get your shot here.
Even the supporting cast, they was able to they were able to shine in their roles. Like they were time where they would focus on Bertie Mac or focus on Alfonso. Or what I'm saying? They would like everybody brought something, and it was just like that movie is probably untouchable.
One of my favorite scenes. Let me ask you, what's your favorite scene from Life?
Bruh, so they like I quote this right now every time. He was like, Ray, what's the name of that there nightclub of yours? He's like, you talking about the Boom Boom Room? Yeah, the Boom Boom Room. That's it. And he said, I sure can't wait till you see you all up and pretty looking. Like, yeah, Radio, you should have been about there last night. You would have had yourself some big fun. Last night. What are you talking about there last night? Yeah, last night. Satchmo was there near the booth. We bought the place. He's like, me, Louis Armstrong. He's like, Satchmo, that's what I call him.
That's what I call him.
He come in my spot. He come in there. Bruh, I love that. Like, that's my favorite scene. Like my Wi-Fi is named the Boom Boom Room. It's like, I love that movie.
Smart. I think my favorite scene is like 2 of them that come to mind immediately. When Claude is about to give the warden a drive, they're going to go pick up the new guy. And he's like,
he outside.
Why you always got to say nasty shit, Ray?
Yeah.
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
He's like, you don't know how to drive? Ain't drove in 30 years.
You ain't drove in 30 years.
Hey,
I'll piss on the motherfucker.
man, I love that movie, man. It's like, oh man, that
That
movie's great, bro.
That and I remember like one of the last scenes. He said, "Now what you say now?" He said, "I never thought I'd see the day that old Ray Gibson would give up hope." Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I ain't give up no motherfucking hope.
Yeah.
Man.
And then my other one is when they was at the thing. He's like, "What y'all do? Like, how y'all get in here? Like, we went on this most violent killing spree." And then they start talking about what everybody did. He's like, "Which one? You know, at least I ain't skin my landlady and make a coat out of her." It's like, so they say. Yeah, a lot of people say it though.
A
Like
lot of people say
I
that.
know all the ad libs and everything. Like, bruh, I
Man.
love that movie.
And that's the genius of like Eddie Murphy and the movies that he's in. It's just like those small, subtle things. And that's for me with comedy, it's always a small thing. The punchline is great.
Yeah.
But it's like the reactionary stuff that gets me in. And
Like,
that's
a lot
why
of people
Eddie
say
Murphy
it though.
is goated.
Hey, so before we get into yours, like, where is Eddie Murphy as far as like on your list of comedians? So for me, I was too young.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 36. I was too young to like kind of know Eddie Murphy as a stand-up comedian. So if I go back and watch like a Raw or something like that, like it's cool, but it ain't like, it's not for me. So for me, when it came to Eddie Murphy, it came for like movie, like comedians, like being in movies. So I don't know Eddie as a stand-up. I don't know Eddie as a Saturday Night Live type of person.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I would put him in my greatest stand-up. Not saying he's not, you know, but for me.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, because I was going to ask you that question, I was going to say, are you talking about like stand-up comedian or just overall comedian? Overall comedian,
right.
stand-up wise, Eddie Murphy is good. He had 2 specials, but that's all we have to go off of. I mean, you could say Biggie had 2 albums and he's one of the best rappers of all time. But at the same time,
whoa, hold on, brother. We're not gonna do no Biggie Smalls disrespect around here.
Oh no, I'm not gonna disrespect Biggie. But I'm just saying in context, we always say Biggie is the best, but he only had 2 albums.
Right.
But how can I say that argument about Eddie Murphy when he's only had 2 stand-up comedy specials? So
That's
now
true.
I'm not being fair to Eddie Murphy. I will say his stand-ups are, both of them are good. They don't have good replay value for me.
Exactly.
But Eddie Murphy is just funny on his own.
Yes. So cuz
I relate Eddie Murphy to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's stand-ups have taken a fall for me.
Really?
However, so all right, let me get into it then.
Really? Okay.
I'll say this. Kevin Hart has mastered the art of stand-up. He knows how to give you a story. He knows how to give you a callback. Sometimes those punchlines don't hit, but as far as being a comedian, he knows how to do it all day, every day. Now the specials may not be as funny, but he's still a stand-up comedian, like to the T. He gets it.
Okay.
He gets it. Like a lot of people will talk about the one that he did when he was in the house. He did a stand-up comedy special in the house during 2020. If you look at it, it's not funny. But as a stand-up comedian, when you look at how to do a stand-up comedy routine, textbook-wise, he got it. He killed it. But I also find Kevin Hart is funnier in interviews when he's just talking, when he's just being Kevin Hart.
So that's how I look at it. Like, so stand-up wise is for me, I don't know if I'm like a hard critique or anything, for like it's hard for me to laugh. Like, you have to be funny. So Eddie Murphy, I don't look at him as a joke teller. Like he's a funny person.
He's just a funny person.
And that's how I look at like Kevin Hart. Like, Kevin Hart is a funny person, but I don't see him as like a jokester. But he's better than most, like, you know, no disrespect, like Marlon Wayans, not funny to me.
Not funny.
Goofy.
But Wayans' brother, Marlon Wayans, hilarious. Stand-up comedy, Marlon Wayans, not funny.
Like, he's goofy. Like, and I don't even think he's a funny person. He just acts goofy.
Yeah.
And I don't that's not funny to me. Like, I feel like he's better when he's like, I feel like Marlon Wayans is better when he plays more serious roles. Like he was really good in like Bel Air, and so like I don't like. So for me, like my stand up comedian wise is like Katt Williams is probably like probably the funniest comedian to me. I like Earthquake.
Earthquake is good.
Who else I like?
I have one for you. He's underground though. A lot of people don't know about him. Tony Roberts.
I love Tony. Like
Tony Roberts has me crying in my seat.
Oh, what's the guy name? He went to jail. He talks about it. Raphael Sadiq, I think that's his name.
Ali.
Yeah, hilarious.
Ali, bro. I missed the first wave. I got back on this other wave.
Yeah.
Something about my son, something. That special is amazing. He gets it.
Like these people that tell like jokes, and they might not even be funny. They just tell like funny jokes.
Yep.
Because I don't see Ali as being like a funny person. Like he seems more serious. But then when he tells his stories are funny, and he knows how to present them. So for me, like to get back to the Eddie thing, like Eddie was, I don't look at him as a person that tells jokes. He's just a funny person.
I agree. I heard an interview with Kevin Hart, and he interviewed Eddie Murphy and Arsenio. There's one part Arsenio is like talking about, yeah, man, once we get out of COVID, I know a lot of people are doing like comedy shows. They're doing them at drive-in movie theaters. We should do one, Eddie. And Eddie Murphy is like, now sit back and think to yourself. I'm going to roll out my stand-up comedy special. I'm going to be in a drive-in theater. Are you crazy? And the way he said it was just hilarious to me. Like crying, bro. But that's the thing. He's just talking in conversation. He's not doing stand-up. He ain't even in the movie. He's just doing an interview. He was talking about Katt Williams being one of the GOATs of stand-up comedy. And we just pick it up from there.
Bet.
All right.
So for me, I don't know where. So I've always said this as far as, and I'm not like down in Katt Williams or anything, but I feel, and again, I don't even know like, what goes behind the scene. I'm just from the outside looking in. I felt like if Katt Williams worked as hard as Kevin Hart, not saying he doesn't work hard, but if he like had that same like type of thing, like Katt Williams would probably be the biggest comedian out there. And like Katt Williams, he'll chill, then he'll pop out. Like Kevin Hart is always out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying Katt Williams doesn't work hard, but if he like was on like the same like effort as far as putting himself out there.
There you go. Yeah. I feel like Katt Williams takes pride in being like our comedian. He likes, he wants to be the comedian for the culture. I'll say it like that. Whereas Kevin Hart, he's trying to be a billionaire.
Like, do we consider Katt Williams underground?
I wouldn't say underground because he's also mainstream at the same time. So it's interesting. I believe he's the comedian's culture. I'll say that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's a comedian for the culture. Let's transition a little bit. I'm going to give you my list. And I have it right here. I'm going to start off with some honorable mentions. And this one was actually tough for me. So, that was my drum roll. My honorable mention, I'm going to go Harlem Nights. I'm pushing Harlem Nights out of the top 5 that you had, putting them in honorable mention just because while it's a great movie, it really is. And it's nothing even bad about Harlem Nights. That's the thing. It's nothing bad about it. So it's just other movies from Eddie that I just prefer over Harlem Nights. And I think what it was is that, so I'm 39. I saw Harlem Nights later, like late 90s. I appreciated it more, but at that point it was just like, it's an old movie. It's funny, but it's just old.
See, and that's me as well. Like I didn't see like until I was an adult.
Yeah.
So I understood it. Like I understood Boomerang more the first time I saw, like when I first saw it, because I wasn't old enough then, and I wasn't even understood. So like having life experiences and then seeing these movies, they hit different.
They hit different. While I'm thinking about it, and I just saw it like last week. When you get a chance, look at Liar Liar again with an adult eye. It's hilarious. Like I watched it as a kid. The jokes didn't hit the same for me as they do now. Like they hit. and it's hilarious. If you're a Jim Carrey fan, you like Liar Liar, go watch it again. I promise you.
Jim Carrey's a funny guy, not a jokester,
man.
But
he's a funny guy. Okay, make sure you watch Liar Liar. All right. The other honorable mention I have, I went out the box. I went 48 Hours. Only because I feel like that's Eddie's coming out party. That's the one that really started getting him into like that action comedy. It started that genre for me. Not to mention he said nigga in the movie. He said nigga, and Nick Nolte called him the hard ER.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that was done in like the early 80s. Wow, to even think. But those are my two honorable mentions. From your list, you had Nutty Professor at like 3, I think.
3, yeah.
I had Nutty Professor at 5 because I remember when it came out, I was watching that all the time. I'm talking about Miss Purdy. Now that's a woman. That is a woman.
I love that movie,
man.
I literally just finished watching it. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
And I think that's when we really saw how much of a genius Eddie Murphy is. Like, we've seen that he was a genius before, but to play all these characters, the dinner table is the scene of the movie.
So that was my first movie for Eddie Murphy that I saw in real time. Like some of the movies were older. I had to go back. But
I went to the theater and saw
that was a real time.
Yeah.
When it came out, I saw it.
Yeah, I was in the theater with my mama eating popcorn when that movie came out. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm inserting Beverly Hills Cop into the top 5 for me because it's so good to me. Like, I really see Eddie Murphy's brilliance. And I see your face scrunching up. What you got to say?
I mean, it's cool, but it's literally another 48 hours. It is. I think if I'm gonna watch an Eddie Cop movie, it's only the 48. The
thing with Beverly Hills Cop, it was more funny. It was more focused on Eddie. You're not gonna get me with the banana and tailpipe. It's just so much. Talking to the designer in Beverly Hills Cop 2, he was playing he always found himself out of a situation.
What's the best one?
I'm gonna go Beverly Hills Cop. Ooh, that's tough, man. Because now I gotta reevaluate my list. If I take out, I'll probably go 2 over 1 though. But 1 had Damon Wayans in there. I'm gonna go Beverly Hills. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on my Beverly Hills Cop. I'm gonna stand on business.
Okay, I was just checking. I was just checking. I was just trying to see where you was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm one of those people. If we have a conversation, you might be able to convince me to think otherwise. You might.
I mean, they're not too far off. It just depends on what you know.
Yeah. 3. I'm going to go with Coming to America.
Okay.
2, Boomerang. 1, Life. We're on the same page with Life. The thing for Boomerang for me is because when I saw it, in my mind, although I didn't have the bread to say that, I felt like I was Marcus Graham. I felt like that was my life.
And that's what we wanted. You got the girl, you got the cool job, you know what I'm saying? That's what we wanted.
And he's not even funny in that movie. It's everybody else that's funny.
He just he was just, I don't know. It's just that's why it's not it's why did I have it? 4 or 5? I think I had it 5. What did I have? I think I had it 4. So that's why it was just showing Eddie just being a person as he was smooth. He was just
very
smooth and knew what to say, you know what I'm saying, got the chick, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's it was a good movie. I loved it, and I think I appreciated it more as an adult, as a man, just man, that's, you know what I'm saying?
When I was single, I used to always say this random line, when we go out to eat or something, I'll be like, they sprinkle the rosemary in there. That's the secret.
Yeah.
Because I talk in movie quotes, now I got to set up a date night for us to watch this movie so you can get what I'm saying. Tisha Campbell in there, going off. Were you my size? Doggy style.
And now that I think about it, he did that a lot. He had
He let people cook.
He would bring everybody into this movie, and that's like,
He would let
it literally just hit me right now when you just start like just naming the people in any Eddie Murphy movie. He's like bringing everybody.
And of course,
and as
when you posted the IG reel, when you posted the reel, the main scene that everybody loves is the one with him and John Witherspoon.
Right,
John Witherspoon
gotta
cooking.
Gotta coordinate.
Gotta coordinate. Hey, Gerard, do you see the inside of his jacket?
Man, jacket built like, bro. It's just R.I.P. John Witherspoon.
R.I.P. man. God rest his soul. A legend in his own right.
For sure.
So Eddie Murphy, he did his list. He did a Mount Rushmore. He did this with Speedy for Complex Magazine. No particular order.
Of his own movies?
What was that?
Of his own movies?
Yep, of his own movies.
Okay.
He said, Coming to America, Nutty Professor, Shrek, Dreamgirls. I think he said Shrek and Dreamgirls. One, Dreamgirls, he said, because everybody can watch that, they can relate, and they love it. I think Shrek, that's the one, that's the money maker. He done already had money, but Shrek brought in more money.
Dreamgirls don't got a lot of replay value for me.
Me neither.
For me, I saw it. Cool. I'm not like a musical type person. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I've seen bits and pieces. I've never seen the whole movie.
It ain't. I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
That's fine.
But I think it was around that time. Like, for the longest, I was getting Dreamgirl and Sparkle. Dude, I thought that was the same movie for like a hot minute. And it's just like, it's cool. I don't really do like musicals like that, especially. Only time I really do musicals is like those type of movies like biopics.